What is going on, guys? This is Sid Plays here, coming at you with another FIFA 20 video. And I did do an edit, like a couple edits of previous videos, and long story short, I just kept getting interrupted. So with that being said, let's just say this: I played 3 matches, a win, loss, and a draw in Rivals. You know, I have that itch, that feeling to simply play some FIFA today. You know, just for some stress relief, and to basically use this as a tutorial and a good learning tool. Okay, so guys, when you're first starting out in FIFA, pretend for a second, you know, we're in a third world country, and you know, or there's a little kid that only got one Christmas present, like one gift, you know, and that was just like one video game for his PlayStation 4. Or it's a group of school children, you know, in a place where they're a little less fortunate, and it's very, very expensive to get a PlayStation 4 and to play along with their, you know, their school kids, their fellow school kids, and so on and so forth. So you have to take turns and to share. Think like a child for a second, you know, or, you know, if you're just new to the sport or the game. Okay, so for me, you know, I'm really just trying to experiment and keep this game fun and interesting. But FIFA, right? Like, if you're just starting off in soccer, futsal, football, things like that, what ends up happening is that, you know, if you're younger and you're just trying out a new sport, what is the best advice I can give you? You know, the best advice I've ever heard when learning to play a new sport: learn to play every position on the pitch, okay? Including the referee, including thinking like a coach, a referee, think like the goalie, think like the strikers, the midfielders, the defenders, think like the audience members. You know, that way you learn to play every position, so it builds up conscientiousness, okay? So imagine now it's a little kid, or, you know, just someone trying out, like a new kid on the block, you know, just trying out a new sport, and they want to, you know, they want to bond with their fellow classmates, and they can't afford, you know, the same luxuries. So the kid has a PlayStation 4, right? And when the kid has just a PlayStation 4, or they're sharing a PlayStation 4 and they only have one video game, okay, so how do you keep that video game fun and interesting? Well, Rivals is great for, you know, competitive, a certain competitive level of players. During the week you play Rivals, right? If you're not new to FIFA. And then there's Foot Champs, which is the best of the best for the most part. Okay, so that takes a different type of dedication and a lot of fast switch muscle fibers, and like a lot of joystick strength, and you understand, right? You gotta go, and you gotta take breaks, and you have to know when to play and when not to play. Okay, so think like a child for a second, and they're feeling quite defeated. Now, when that child feels defeated, they can lose motivation quite easily. How do you foster an environment where that child doesn't feel like giving up? Well, that's simple. I was scrolling down my feed, and I remembered something that was reiterated a million times over. It's a rhetorical question. So, and it's a point. It's a it's rhetoric. So it's point counterpoint, in a sense. That's my interpretation of it. But if a person falls down, does falling down matter? Or does the next move matter more? Okay? This is all part of learning. Throughout the environment, throughout this is relatable to, it should be relatable to every human being, because what is learning? It is through failures, our defeats, that we learn something new, not just our wins. So yeah, this is a tale as old as time. Quote. Yeah. So falling down doesn't matter as much as your next move, and that's the. I was scrolling through the Olympic feeds, and that was the point that was reiterated, and it goes back to Batman, and they pose this question all the time: why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up again. But to further the point in a much more articulated sense, what's your next move after the fall? So yeah, I played pretty much 4 warm-up matches, and my speech got cut off. So I chose to treat all 4 matches as warm-up matches, and that way, by the time change your mindset, and you can change your mindset for for a split second, calm the nerves, take a deep breath, and it's temperament. So yeah, you just get a drink of water, rest, recuperate your senses, because you can overload your brain. You can tax certain parts of your brain, your body, depending on your internal and external environment, the environment around you. So yeah, you learn to take breaks. So in any case, that's the message, the actual message I needed to get across today. And I am feeling so happy that I'm playing friendlies and I'm able to find players in Mystery Ball right now, and I'm just getting back to playing my FIFA. And that's always my soccer and my football and my sports in general, because when you're bred like this physically, both in real life and in video games, it's like, okay, after a while, when to take breaks. You're like, okay, you need a timeout. So I keep myself in check. So I'm just like, okay, I need a timeout right now. And then that allows me to. So when I come back into the game is fresh again. Same thing with guitar. Bred second generation. So sometimes it's best to stay back, right? Fall back just quite a little, right? And then learn to listen, and listening over time gets developed to such an extent that the individual learns to interpret the environment around them with much more detail and precision. So yeah, I'm not just playing FIFA at this point. I'm articulating a podcast or whatnot. But every individual will interpret the environment in a different way, and it goes back to the brain and the environment again, the brain in relation to the environment, and everything, all the senses, extra senses, whatever you interpret it as, your worldview, your psychological worldview, your upbringing, type of music you listen to, change the language. Instead of thinking in extremes, change the language. Oh, that's not long. And change your language, and see how much your world changes. And remember, control your breathing, you control your world. Okay, so with that being said, I'm experimenting, keeping the game fresh and fun. So this is how my team is looking right now. Obviously, I know what I can improve upon, but I'm really just trying out the game in multiple facets. So let's see if we can get into another Mystery Ball match, and it'll be dope. All right. So that's what I needed to say. But when I found an opponent, what ended up happening was that it cut my speech short.
What a perfect day for football we've got here. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. And our football today governed by the rules of Mystery Ball. I think we're both really looking forward to this, Alan.
Well, it's one of those formats where you just don't know what's going to happen next, and certainly a challenge for the two teams and for the supporters as well sometimes to keep track.
Jordan Henderson. Players up in support if he needs them. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. And this is today's starting lineup for the home team. David De Gea starts in goal. Azpilicueta starts alongside Trent. He's through. Aguero! There it is, first goal of the game. And coming this early, the promise of more to come. So strong and so decisive here, Sergio Aguero.
He just has that knack of knowing where the net is, doesn't he?
Striding forward, purposefully. And there's the cutback. What a game! A goal at one end, an equaliser at the other. It's a terrific response from the team that went behind, and they're level.
Very, very dope goal.
That's great action this for us, Alan, isn't it, from the neutral point of view, to come back straight away, virtually from the kickoff, and score themselves.
Yeah, it's got an unpredictable feel to it, this match. You never quite know what's going to happen next.
Alex Telles. Fernandinho. It's İlkay Gundogan. On to Gabriel Jesus. Lucas. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Fabian Delph must take the lead here. And he goes at the feet of the attacker.
Well, the attacker will feel that's a chance wasted, that, but you've got to give full marks to the keeper.
Modric. And here's the shot. He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Modric. Karim Benzema. Gundogan. Aguero. Gabriel Jesus! And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Lucas. Rashford. And he could get away here. A breakaway that doesn't quite happen for this team. Well, he's given the ball away here unnecessarily. Azpilicueta. Rashford with the ball now. Jordan Henderson. That's good passing, probing. Now Fernandinho. Excellent vision. It's Aguero. Fabian Delph. Gabriel Jesus. Well, they've gone and won the ball in the middle of the field. He might be through. Fernandinho! Goalkeeper out of position, and from close range, he really should have scored.
Well, he should. That was a golden opportunity spurned.
Wijnaldum. Intercepted well. Fabian Delph. Azpilicueta. And off he goes with some options. Azpilicueta. Oh, it's hit the post and away for a goal kick. They can spread the play now. Aguero. Gundogan. Good vision from Gundogan. And there it is!
I'm sure the manager will be delighted with this. Fantastic teamwork, lovely ball through.
Just a bit lax in possession. Benzema. Karim Benzema. Probing pass from Benzema. And he scores! Well, goodness me, talk about efficiency in attack. They have scored again. Gabriel Jesus. Clever and quick, Gabriel Jesus. Sergio Aguero. Aguero. Now Fernandinho. Gabriel Jesus. Aguero! That's a good block. Gundogan. Safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
Well, he's got a chance now to get forward in this wide area. Must be a goal. This might be it. Well, that goal puts them on the comeback trail, possibly. Deficit cut to just one goal now, and they'll be hoping to use the time profitably. You never know, maybe turn this around totally. Sergio Aguero. Gundogan. Alex Telles. Fernandinho. Aguero. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Strong piece of defending and clearing. Wijnaldum. That's an easy cut out for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Oh, the attacker's done well, beaten his man. Rashford. That's Piliqueta. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Spotted that well and intercepted. Lucas. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Takes on the shot! Typical brilliance from David De Gea.
It's the reflexes, the agility.
Henderson took the corner. Disappointed that that didn't lead to more. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's opened up. A brilliant breakaway goal.
Well, that was absolutely mesmerising, the way they moved the ball forward so swiftly, so slickly.
Let's get going again, and they do, with any goal scored now counting for 2. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. And now we've reached half-time.
Dude, I just saw some sick goals. The same 2 goals. What? That is beast!
Referee blows, and we're off for the second half. Well, he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. Gabriel Jesus. Fabian Delph. Gone for the ball. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. And he could get away here. It must be. Well, that could have been a really dangerous breakaway, but it's been stopped in its tracks. The referee has blown, and he's given the free kick. Sharply done to restart it here. He could take them on here. Well, now they cannot. The break is definitely on. It's still dangerous here off the goal. Well, he scored here. An important value, Alan.
Yeah, counts double. What a great moment for them. Well, it's a classic example of the attacker being on his toes, the defenders trying to react, and they're too late. Well, so close, possession, obviously, the scoreline too, and you wonder if one or the other of the coaches is going to make a change to tip the balance in their favour to win this match.
Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus, guided through. Sergio Aguero. Gabriel Jesus. With Benzema. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. And he's flagged offside. Wijnaldum. Jordan Henderson. Well, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Gabriel Jesus. Incisive pass. Is he in here? It's a great goal.
Oh, and that's 1-2. No wonder they're celebrating. Missed your ball. Serving them well there.
It is a goal, and it was coming.
Well, sometimes as a keeper, if you're having a bad day, you're made to pay, and he certainly has been.
Well, today we've seen not the best, I'm afraid, of this lad, who can win matches with his attacking skills, but he's had a bad day at his office today.
Yeah, the ball was like a hot potato at times, and he gave it away too much. His touch was unsure, so sensible decision by the manager.
Lucas. Well, you could see what he was trying to do, but he couldn't execute it at all. Vela. Aguero. It's a valuable goal.
Oh, and it's worth two, isn't it? You could sense the nerves amongst that back line.
Well, I wonder where we go from here now that we're level again in the game. Anything could happen. He wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Aguero. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Fabian Delph. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Defender has to move quickly. Over the top of the defenders, and he could be in here. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Oh, an important interception that. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. A great chance to go in front of the keeper, back into play. Gundogan. Not a good pass at all. No, it's offside, and it looks as though they might be in to score. We are going to see a substitution now. Sergio Ramos. Modric. Lovely ball from Luka Modric. He's in on goal. The keeper stops it. There could be a follow-up now.
What a game.
They could go in front here. Oh, it's a tremendous goal. It's no goal. The flag's up.
It's certainly a well-worked move, but denied by the assistant.
Wijnaldum. Gabriel Jesus. Lucas. Carlos Vela. Vardy. It's Jamie Vardy. Vardy! Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger.
Oh, the crowd trying to redress the situation. They didn't expect their team to be in this position and urging them on now.
It's Jamie Vardy. How has he kept that one out?
His reactions there were sensational.
They've got a corner here with time ticking away. Played to the edge of the box. Seven more minutes to go. Room here for Kaka in the wide areas. Found good room out here. Maybe he'll cross it here. Aguero! Added worth with this goal here.
Yeah, that's two for the price of one with that. A goal from Aguero, and what a finish it is. He could have gone left or right, but in the end he stroked it bottom right-hand corner.
And the ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Vela. That's a wonderful save at full stretch. And the value on the new mystery ball is 2 per goal. Well, they've got a lead to hang on to, the away team here, and they're trying... Body! Simple save for David De Gea. Well, there's still a chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball. It's Jamie Vardy. Aguero! That's straightforward enough for the goalkeeper. Good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he dropped it.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. It's all over.
Legendary. Epic game, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, one of those matches.
Benzema. Karim Benzema.
Yeah, so like I was saying before, make sure every you can play every position. And this is just like the old school arcade modes that I remember growing up. That's what that's what I feel when I play this mode. The other modes are great too, but this one I've taken a really great liking to, and this is how I'm pointing my team. And look at my opponent. My opponent had some really sick goals, and the juggles are absolutely beautiful. So wow, my opponent, epic. You know, this is the type of gameplay that's both fun, engaging, and it challenges you. Aside from foot champs and division rivals, it's like a chill down, it's like a cool down during the week type mode when you have extra time, and you have some time to just kick back. So yeah, learn to, if you're just starting out and you need to keep in mind, if you're a kid, you can only afford one game. Learn to make the game interesting. Learn to play every position before you actually play. And look at my opponent. My opponent isn't a rookie. But man, epic. Anyway, guys, I'll be signing off. Man, that was amazing. I'm just gonna go get a glass of water and then start my training. Cheers. Prost.